thought it had run off, but now it's right there. Right at the base of that tree looking at me. Right there. There it goes. Sure didn't want to go anywhere. Well, I've made my way into here, and I've spent most of the morning, probably 3 hours now. I've seen a bunch of elk. I've seen probably 60 head of elk and probably 10 bulls, but all small bulls and all of them still packing. I tried to get a look at some of the ones that didn't have antlers, and all the ones that I could see, they weren't shed bulls. But I've moved a little bit here to a spot where I've got some bull tracks, and they've been in this draw right here. Just had this bobcat watching me for several minutes and didn't want to walk off, but it finally went away, and so I dropped off down to this bench right by where the bobcat was at and see an antler over here. So we've started the day. Looks like a pretty decent one. Chalky 6. Not super chalky, but it's been there a while. Anyway, I'm hoping to walk up on a brown today, so wish me luck. One of the things I love about these canyons is you never know what you're going to find, and I'll bet you just not very many people have ever seen this arch. Pretty cool. Well, this doesn't happen very often. I just walked on something that took my breath away because I was not looking for it and not expecting it. I'm up here looking for elk sheds, and I've been in good elk sign. And anyway, I think I just walked upon a nice brown deer shed. I was like, whoa! I don't know why it surprised me, but I wasn't expecting deer up here, and especially not a brown. I had to look at it twice to convince myself that I was seeing what I saw. 3. That is pretty cool. Big 3. Solid buck. But dadgum, I'm gonna have to spend some time here and try to match that thing up. Oh, that's sweet. My first brown deer of the year, and it was where I wasn't even looking for deer. I'm going to take a couple pictures of this, and then I'm going to set my pack down and see if I can't turn him up. He's right here on the edge of a cliff, so hopefully he's been right here. Loop and didn't find the other side yet, but I'll keep looking. Let's pick this thing up. I suspect it has not been there. Well, it's been there since the moisture fell. He's only a 3, but busted off that eye guard right there early because it's been polished quite a bit. But let's see if we match him up. See if he's 3x3. Oh man. Oh yeah, I can't believe it. Oh, I just looked out here in front of me. Let's see if I can show you without revealing too much. Right. Where is it? Right there. There's my finger. Right there. You can just see the pedicle and a point coming up. It's a brown. And I just stopped and dropped and I looked right here. Where is it? Gotta zoom back out some. Where is it? Right here, someplace. There's the other side or another brown. Alright, let's see. So there's that stick. Yes, there it is. See that pedicle and point coming up? It looks like a good bull. Oh, I'm so pumped. I either got 2 browns here to match up or I got a set. Let's go check it out. Oh, dang. I've been following these bull tracks, just crisscrossing, zigzagging this mesa top. Just thinking, man, they've got to have dropped here. Oh, it looks like a good bull. Look at that. Oh, I'm still too zoomed in. I'm sorry. There's the first side. I'm not going to pick it up yet. I'm going to walk over here and see if I think we got the match. It almost has to be. See, there's the bull's tracks I've been following. So these things are during the moisture, so they've only been on the ground for maybe a week at the most. Probably just days. Alright, let's go over here and get the other one. This is the one that I spotted first because them shiny tines. Here we go, get ready. Bam! Sweet! Dadgummit! Man! 6 by 6. Oh, I'm terrible about looking to see what side was what. So, that one right there's the left. I didn't even look to see what the side the other one was, but this has got to be a set. And I think I walked like 75 yards away from this. And I'm glad I came back through. This stuff's so thick, this manzanita. I'm combing for the other side of that deer shed. But as soon as I hit these elk, oh, the fifth's busted. As soon as I hit the elk tracks, I just started zigzagging, going, okay, these bulls had to have dropped on this thing. I found a brown here last year. Maybe the same bull. I don't know. I'll have to look. This is a sweet bull. Let me, I'll get set up and I'll take some video as I'll pick up the other one. Let me get this one for now. Alright. I'm going to pick this one up, but that one is a right side. And that one that I just carried over here is a left side. Let me get the camera set up and I'll show them to you. Pretty sweet bull. Pretty sweet. Man, that's sweet. I'm so pumped. Ah, you have no idea what I went through to get down into here. I may not even say, but I'm trying to be careful not to show where I'm at right now because I don't want people coming in here for obvious reasons. But anyway, let's get these picked up. All right, let's see. Try and get this to where you'll be able to see him. Oh, oh man. Oh, it's so cool. This is why you walk all them miles. This is why you walk all them miles, and it was freezing cold this morning. I'm gonna have to hike out of here, and it's a long hike up and out. But this is what I kept seeing in my sleep all week long. I was like, I gotta get in there. I gotta get in there. There's browns on the ground. I know there's browns on the ground. And kind of a compact 6. Decent but not great tine length on everything. Middle aged bull. He's not old, he's not young. He's probably 4 or 5. He's got great mass. He needs to put on some beam length, and he needs to put on 2 or 3 inches on each one of them points. And that right there is a sweet, sweet bull. Check that out. That side. And that side. right after I'm looking for the other side of this one, and I saw the pedicle to this one. You know, actually I saw this one right here that was out there. I saw the sweep of the beams gleaming, and I was like, oh, please let that be an antler, because I've looked at 50 logs today with the snow on them. Everything's wet and tough to pick out. And I identified it as an antler and stopped and was just doing this, and I looked out right below me, and this manzanita's the other side. Oh, so pumped. Let me go over something while I got you here. Let me get a little bit closer so you can hear me. So I've had quite a few people ask me about the artifacts and stuff like that and why I don't pick them up. And I just wanted to address it really quickly, and it'll kind of explain something else. So it's a little bit personal. It's not really about the legality. I've had it explained to me both ways, that it's illegal to pick them up and it's illegal to pick them up. It's illegal to pick them up on this and illegal to pick them up on that. Be that as it may, years ago, I used to love arrowhead hunting. It was what shed hunting is to me now, and I had quite a few friends. You know, it was the culture in our town to pick those up and keep them and collect them and hunt for them, and I liked it. It was just something special about it. There's something magical. Every time you pick one up, you guys that shed hunt know it's the same thing with a point. The difference within a point is somebody made that thing 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years ago, and I'm the first person to pick it up or touch it again in 2,000 or 3,000 years, and every one of those has a story. And you sit there and wonder, what, you know, did this feed his family? Did he lose this in a battle? Did he die and leave this sitting here? You know, what's the story behind it? And very often you get like almost guided to them so that you know they're there. Well, what made that fun was I had 4 or 5 friends that were really close. They were also very passionate about artifacts and arrowheads. And at one time I wanted to become an authenticator. And so I've studied, and there's very few point types that I don't know the name of, the age range, and various stuff like that, because I just studied them for years. I've got textbooks and illustrated books and stuff of points, and so I learned the names of all the named points and their date ranges. Well, so the fun part about bringing home the artifacts was that when they found something cool, they would bring it to me and show me, and it was fun, and I was excited, and I would tell them about it, or you know, they'd tell me the story, or sometimes I'd be with them, and if I found something, sometimes they'd hear about it and come to my house and want to see it and want to look at it, you know, and want to see the arrowhead that I'd found. Well, through various things, plane crashes and other accidents and things, all those people are dead. They're all gone. And for a couple of years I kept looking for arrowheads, and I realized that I would come home and there was something missing, and that was somebody to share it with. And I felt selfish bringing them home just for me, so I just quit picking them up. For the most part, I don't go out. I mean, I never go out anymore looking for arrowheads. I have that skill still in my head, and I still have that instinct of where they're going to be, and I find them, but to me it's almost more meaningful to leave them there. Maybe somebody else will come along and find it, and it'll mean more to them. And so I was thinking about it, you know, this YouTube channel is probably different for me than most people that do a YouTube channel, or maybe not, I don't know, but I was thinking that this probably has become sort of what the friends that loved the arrowheads were to me. When I find something like this and I can share it with all of you, that adds a whole nother level of enjoyment to it, because you know, I watch a lot of you guys, you know, everybody that's putting out shed hunting videos. There's a lot of guys putting out great ones. I watch every one of them because I love to see them picked up. I get excited with them. I love the stories that everybody's telling about their antlers right now, you know, who was with them and the circumstances. I'd love to be able to do that, but a big chunk of my antlers got stolen, and a couple years ago my wife accidentally sold all my big, I had a pile of keeper stuff and a pile of sell stuff out in my shop, and I was gone over the summer, and the horn buyer came to town, and she called me and said, "Do you want to sell this stuff?" And I said, "Yeah, there's that pile there in the shop," and she picked up everything and took it and sold it, and it was all gone. So I don't have a lot of the big stuff that I had. It's been stolen or sold on accident, and to me it's not that big a deal. There's a Robert Frost poem that goes something like, it was about the gold rush, but it said that there's gold, gold, and it's haunting, haunting, calling me on as of old. But it isn't so much the gold that I'm wanting, as it is just the finding the gold. And that's what it is about the antlers. I love to find them, and it's the next one that I want to find, and then I'm excited about it. So I keep the big ones, and I keep the ones that are special to me and stuff like that. But I really enjoy sharing it with you guys. So everybody that's subscribed and has liked and makes good comments on my channel, I appreciate you. And that kind of explains to you, you guys are what makes this another level of fun, is I can share it with people that some of you don't even know me, but you can get excited when I find something that gets me excited, I hope. Otherwise, why are you watching it? Still got that wax ring on it. Anyway, let's see if we can't turn up some more. There was 3 bulls in this group of tracks here. And man, it'd be cool to pick up another brown Zet today. Ah! So pumped. Here we go. Well, I was about to stop and get some lunch. But when I stopped, I looked out here and there's a little burn right here. And I was like, oh, I gotta walk that real quick before I eat. And I got another brown deer. I don't think it could possibly be the one, the match, but I don't know, let's go see. Oh, look at that. I don't know. We're about, well, shoot. As the crow flies, I'm not even a quarter mile from that other one, so it's not impossible, but I'm thinking it's unlikely it's the match. But let's look around here. Let's see if we can't match it up. Oh man, what a good day. Haven't even had lunch yet. I got another one. Oh, this looks like a big elk. Looks like a hard white maybe. Oh, my pack out of here is gonna be, I'm not gonna complain. You have no idea how bad the descent was. The snow to get in here is almost knee deep, and there's about a mile of it straight up. But let's go look at this antler. It looks like a freaking beast. Look at that. Now that is he's been there a long time, but that's a solid bull. Got a great beam on him. Just a solid big 6. Oh, I can't believe he's laid here this long. That's sweet. Well, still looking for the other side to this one in here. Same burn. Now we gotta see if we can't match this up. That's a big bull. That's gonna be a heavy antler. Probably 13 pounds. When you're having a good day, you're just having a good day. We hunted all of this hard last year, and I'm just hitting some spots that we didn't get into, and I got another stud bull. He's hard white maybe. Look at this. Got some character. You know, he's not a scoring bull, but great fronts, forked forth. Yeah, hard white last year. Last year was laying here brown. Oh, more. No, just a bone. Well, I'm at a loss because I may have to just stash stuff and come back later and get it, which I hate to do, but that one right there is going to be heavy. That one right there is easy, a 12, 13 pound antler and everything else. Oh, But I'm not going to quit looking. If I got to stash one, I just as well stash a bunch. Look at that. Turns out it is a match. Pedicles both match perfectly. Eye guards are right. That front main beam, very similar. Those back forks are nearly identical. Match set. He was quite a ways apart. I just sheer luck to stumble on him where I did. Pretty cool. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to think. I walked out this morning right over here on this little ridge. Over here on this ridge and glassed out on this flat right here. I didn't see anything. Just happened to be coming back and I decided to walk a little bit lower. I got another freaking huge antler. I think it's another big brown right here right in the middle, and I don't know how I missed it, but I had to get pretty close to it before I could see it. Just I don't know if it's just that it blends in or what, but let's look at this. I think it's a big one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh! Look at that. Oh, that's a great bull. That is a pig. Oh my gosh, where is the other side? Oh, I can't believe I almost missed that one. That's a big bull. That might be that one that I found earlier as a kind of hard white, chalky hard white. I know that doesn't make sense, but I can't believe this. I gotta match this one up. This one is a pig. Let me see what I can do. I'd love to be able to show you both sides of this thing. Let's see. Oh, 6, 7. It's got a 7 right there. Let me start glassing. Well, I have not been able to turn up the other side of that big 6. Oh my gosh. I just saw this one literally from the trail, and I thought it was going to be brown because it's so close. But look at that, dude. How in the world is that laid right here so long? Look at the extras on him. This extra here is cool. Goodness sakes. It's crazy. That's a big, big antler. Can't even get it all in there. It's a way cool little dropper. Cheater. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to walk around here for a second. Well, I made it out. It wasn't half as bad as I thought it was going to be. Just wanted to show this stuff off again. That set is pretty cool, but this guy right here, I got to come back tomorrow and try to match it up. This is a beast. He's heavy, massive. Look at that 7 right there. Everything's good on him, nothing weak. Good bull. There's a chance. That one looks a lot very similar. They were 500 yards apart where those ones were. There's that last deer I found in the 3x4 set. This bull looks a lot like Amanda's bull. So I was going to take that by and kind of compare, see if maybe it's it. But anyway, that's it. That's a good day. And I'm back at the truck, so wasn't bad.